Hello, guys, welcome back to Kessie's Cuisine, where we satisfy your food cravings with easy and amazing recipes. If you're new to this channel, hello, you're welcome. And if you're old in this channel, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I love you guys. So, today on this channel, we are going to be taking you guys straight to Jamaica, okay? Or Jamaica. So we're going to be taking you guys straight to Jamaica with this beautiful and amazing Jamaican curry goats. It was so delicious and so yummy. So if you want to learn how to make this recipe, just come along with me for this video and you'll see all the process step by step, okay? Now, first thing you would need, your protein is goat meat, of course, because it's Jamaican curry goats. We are going to be using some potatoes, some seasoning cubes, different colors of bell pepper. We're going to be using some scotch bonnet, some onion, some garlic, and some scallions. We're also going to be using salt, garlic powder, white pepper. We are going to be using paprika powder, and then we're going to be using curry. That's the key ingredient for this recipe. So first thing that would want to do is that we would want to wash our goat's meat thoroughly. Now you'd want to wash your meat about 2 to 3 times to just cleanse it from any impurity or dirt or whatever. You see how dirty this meat was. It wasn't really dirty, but it needed to be washed. So please do wash your meat. And when I was done washing my meat, the next thing I would want to do is that I would want to season my meat. Firstly, we'll go with the dry ingredients or the dry spices, and then we'll go with the fresh ones, okay? So for the first thing, I'll be using some salt. I'll also season with some white pepper. I'll be using some paprika powder, and then I'll be adding in my garlic powder to my mix. If you want your meat to really have like enough flavor, I think it's better for you to marinate it for some time, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. But if you can't, you can just do it the same way. It will still come out nice, but marinated meat is always tastes more flavorful, I think so. So you want to add in some Maggi cubes or some seasoning cubes to your meat. So when I was done with all of that, it was time to layer my meat now with my fresh seasonings. So I'll be adding in my onion. I added in my yellow bell pepper, my red bell pepper. I added orange bell pepper. Orange bell pepper. I added in my spring onion, and then I'll be adding in my scotch bonnet pepper to my seasoning. When I was done with that, I forgot to chop my garlic, so I'll be adding in my fresh garlic. When you add in all of that, it was time for me to add in the key or the star boy of the show, and it was curry. Now if you want to make Jamaican curry goats, all the recipe I've seen, they always say you should go for one Jamaican curry like that. I couldn't get it, so I just used what I had, and it still came out very nice. So after I finished adding everything, I just stirred all my spice to my meat generously, and I allowed this to sit for about 30 minutes because I didn't have the time to wait so long. So this was my seasoned meat after about 30 minutes, and it was time to start my sauce proper. Now to start your sauce, the traditional, should I say traditional curry recipes in Jamaica, if you want to make it, there's a first step they call, like, you have to burn your curry. Now burning your curry is just to enhance flavor, and then to make sure that you don't have like running stomach after you finish eating. So this is what I saw. This was when I checked about it. This is what that was the reason I saw. So you don't actually want your curry to be burnt. You just want to cook your curry powder with oil on low heat until it changes color and it releases its flavor. Okay, so when I was done with that, I added my seasoned goat's meat to my oil and my curry that was on fire. So I would stir it again just so that everything incorporates very, very well. And I am going to cover my pot and allow my meat sweat out some juice for about 20 minutes. But make sure you do everything on medium heat, please, so that you do not end up burning your food. Okay, so I left my goat's meat to sweat out its own juice for about 20 minutes, and when I was done with that, I was satisfied how it looks, because then I added in some water to cook my goat's meat proper. Okay, so when I added in some water, after about 20 to 30 minutes, I tasted my goat's meat. It was soft enough. Then it is time for me to add in the second layer of fresh spice to my goat's meat. So this part, you just want to add in your Irish potato, add in all the fresh ingredients that you added before. That's your red bell pepper, the orange, the spring onions. Just add everything again. So this is just, for me, where if you add your potato too early to the goat's meat or to the Jamaican sauce, your gravy is going to be too thick. Okay, and you would not have any potato to bite into when you are eating your food. So, and the fresh spices that I added later is just to make sure that I have like some veggies that are looking alive in my food. Okay, so at this point of the sauce, you just want to adjust your seasoning, check if you need to add in more salt, if you need to add in more of anything. And at this point, my curry goat was almost ready. I added in some spice because it needed some of it, and then I added in some more water. Guys, when you're making yours, please don't add too much water. I think 1 cup would have been enough, but I added in too much water. But it's okay, it's fine. All you have to do, if you add in too much water, just allow it cook some more. Okay, just allow it cook some more, and like the water is going to reduce. But if you are looking at your food and you are thinking or looking at it and it's not like reducing, you can just match some potatoes and like pour it into the sauce. Is going to come out like excellent. But at this point, my curry goat was ready. Everywhere was like, the aroma was so nice, and I paired it with some rice. Beautiful, amazing recipes. So please guys, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't, like this video, comment, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.